Left in a cell with nowhere to turn, mental patients forced to wait months, even years in jail for a transfer to get treatment.
As Como investigator John Humbert found, patients go without help, and we all pay the price. John?
Well, this is not supposed to happen. It's against the law, even violates the Constitution. But when there's no room at the inn, so to speak, at Western State Hospital, prisoners are mixed with patients. The bonds between mother and son.
There's Nolan right there.
Brother and sister.
He was just a really good kid.
Aren't easily broken.
Had a wonderful time.
Unless it's a break no one can fix.
And it was about his junior or senior year where he just started, there were just little things that started to decline at that point.
Things just definitely declined. He is truly schizophrenic, and he needs medicine, and there is absolutely nothing that I can do.
Sandy and Lauren Flamini call Nolan an intelligent boy with a future as bright and as big as a smile. He's now a man who hasn't been given a chance to heal.
I want Nolan to be in a facility that can help him.
Nolan's normal high school angst took a darker turn in his late teens.
Treatment plans.
Family history and court records show that's when the schizophrenia took hold, when Sandy's mothering couldn't calm the mental anguish and violence brewing inside his mind. She had to put him out instead of risking more attacks in their Lacey home.
So I told Nolan that I would always be there for him. And so it's called tough love, and I had to do that.
While on the street in February, Nolan was arrested in Thurston County for smashing a post office window. His documented mental health history became the focus. Once a court orders a competency hearing, experts say patients should be evaluated in 7 days. For Nolan, it took 34.
We are not mental health professionals. We are corrections deputies and law enforcement officers.
Thurston County Sheriff John Snazza is blunt, frustrated that cities and counties must pick up the slack when patients like Nolan are in his jail.
They tend to act out because they are scared.
And that's not where they're supposed to be.
And that's not where they're supposed to be.
They're supposed to be at Western State Hospital. By court order, an inmate found mentally incompetent should be transferred to Western State within a week. Nolan's 7 days came and went. 14 people were ahead of him on the wait list. It was another 30 days before he finally got into Western.
WSH has not been held accountable for not being able to provide the beds that they're required to by law.
Nolan isn't alone. Snazza estimates 35 to 40% of his inmate population have significant mental health issues, but it takes most 45 to 60 days to get a bed at Western.
I don't want to tell them how to do it. That's their job.
DSHS says budgets and staffing shortages keep the agency from doing that job. The failure rings up another price tag, too. Records compiled by DSHS revealed that the mental health backlog cost counties and city jails more than $1.6 million every 6 months.
It isn't necessarily what it costs the sheriff, it's what it costs the community.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm so emotional.
I know, Mom, it's okay.
The battles continue for families like the Flaminis.
I'm probably gonna cry too.
Fighting for Nolan to get help he needs that judges, doctors, and loved ones say he deserves.
Well, they don't have enough room. They don't have the facilities, and they don't have the ability to properly evaluate these people and take care of them. And it's a quagmire.
Lawyers suing the state on behalf of patients over the 7-day deadlines head to court again later this month. Nolan is now in his second full week of treatment at Western State. John Humbert, Como investigators.